On the last episode of Meltii Chunk, we bought a spiny helmet, we completed a lap of the gnome agility course, we chopped a lot of logs and fletched a lot of logs, and also we devised a plan to save us a bunch of time on this grind. And today, we're going to do a little bit of everything. And we just got our first strange fruit on the account. 29 strength coming in. 30 strength coming in and 34 combat. 29 hit points. 31 strength. 32 strength coming in. 33 strength and 35 combat. Doing good. And 7 farming coming in. 30 hit points coming in. 34 strength. 35 strength. Oh, and 36 combat. 22 prayer coming in. We can now use rapid heal. 43 fletching. 45 fletching. 46 fletching. 53 fletching. 8 farming. And there are the camo bottoms. I got the hiccups, I'm sorry. 37 strength in combat. And 38 strength coming in. We should now be able to hit our max hit while not on aggressive, which means we can train our defense some more and use a little bit less food. 38 combat. 23 defense. I think this is the level people stop liking you at. 25 defense. 40 combat coming in. And level 9 farming coming in. Just 6 levels to go. And 30 defense coming in. We can switch over to attack. We'll probably go up to 35 and then head on to our next max hit. Oh, and 30 HP right after. 31 attack and 41 combat coming in. And 23 prayer coming in. That one took actually a while. We don't really get anything useful until probably 31 or 34, and I probably won't even use those. So I think we're looking at 40 or 43 for something useful. 34 attack and 42 combat and 400 total level. Huge level coming in. Fucking tomato down and peely. 35 HP. 35 attack. Time to train some strength. 43 combat and 39 strength. 40 strength coming in. My new max hit should now be 9. 54 fletching. 55 fletching. 57 fletching coming in. We can now make a maple shield. Okay, so you'll never guess the mistake I just made. I forgot to rebond my account, so we're in Lumbridge. I'm gonna rebond myself and take the same route I got to the gnome place before. So yeah, and hopefully I won't do that again. Yeah, so here's me bonding my own account again. Let me drop this log thing, or that's not a log. Yeah, whatever, you get it. I'm just gonna record myself running back, so I guess y'all know I'm not cheating or anything. I don't think anybody would think I am, but yeah, and also we're gonna take a quick stop at Falador because I want to change my hair. Because the new hairstyles just came out. So anyway, this is gonna be fast forwarded. Please no PKers. I would like to keep my items. Oh, I'm on a high-risk world. Yeah, that's fine. Surely there's no PKers out here for my arrows. Pull the arrow. Alright, we're safe. I don't know why seeing the skull made it so much scarier. We could have lost all my arrows. And we're almost back home. There's the finish line. Boom. And we're back in my little containment cell, and it's time to go do another farm run. Alright, so right now I'm just training my fletching. We'll probably hit 60 soon, and then after that we'll probably try to use up the rest of the logs. If we end up using all of them, that'll get us around 69 fletching. We're currently working on the 15 farming right now, so we could get oak trees grown, and then once we do that, we can start on some fruit trees, which would be really cool. 10 farming coming in, we can now grow red berry bushes, but more importantly, we're only 5 levels away from growing an oak tree. Oops, my recorder wasn't turned on. We just got 60 fletching. We can now make adamant arrows. We don't actually have access to adamant arrows in our chunk, so we won't be making those, but this is how the progress is coming along so far. We got about, I think, 1,700 oak logs. Yeah, 1,600 oak logs left. Yeah, so once we get through all these, we'll be around 69 fletching, and hopefully the plan will be coming together by then. Spicy raids. Ooh, 61 fletching. I can now make an adamant crossbow bolts and a crossbow. And that's 65 fletching coming in. We can now make U short bows and diamond tipped addy bolts. Maybe relevant. We might make it. Oh, we'll definitely be making a U short bow probably for range training, assuming we get to that before we start doing range training. So yeah, that'll be nice. 11 farming coming in. 12 farming coming in. We can now make tomatoes. And there is 69 fletching. We can now make a rune crossbow and rune bolts. Won't be doing that anytime soon. But more importantly, as you can see, this is how many oak logs we have left. That will be the last fletching level we will be getting before we begin our big combat grind. And slowly raking and getting farming XP, because we're going to get these willow trees. And we have hit 13 farming. We can now grow jute. Yeah, not very useful. All right, and this oak log here is the last one that we had. We probably won't have another oak log for a very long time. We are sitting at a nice 27,219 oak longbows. The high oak value is 1.3 mil. If I can find a general store to sell these for even a tenth of this price, I will be set on money for a very long time. This 4K cash stack has been a 4K cash stack and will continue being one. Here's the rest of the bank real quick though. We just got 459 weeds and then a couple bird nests and stuff, and that's about it. So time to move on to combat. 43 attack coming in and 45 combat. 38 hit points coming in, 44 strength. 14 farming coming in, just one more level and we can grow those oak trees. Our little random event, a beekeeper event. We can get some flax or we can get another outfit piece. Oh, and we got the gloves. That was a really fast event. 25 prayer, we can now use protect item. And we just hit 45 attack and combat level 46. Nice. 39 hit points coming in. And we just got our mime boots and top. And with that rake there, we are now 15 farming and we can plant some oak trees. So we're going to run over to the bank and open up all our seed nests and hopefully get a good amount of acorns. Alright, so we're here at the bank. This is all the nests we have to open up. We'll just take out 10 at a time and start cracking them open. Okay, we already got 2 oak trees, so we're starting off strong. We need a lot of those, and I think apple or banana is the lowest fruit tree. Yes, we want apple trees aside from that. So, and banana trees are also good though. I won't complain. Okay, up to 4 oak trees. I think we needed about 30 oak trees, which we probably won't get from this amount of nests. I think 16 will get us up to the point where we can grow apple trees though. So, oh. Alright, up to 6 oak trees already. I also need to make sure they don't die, so I'll have to probably set like an alarm to check them at every stage possible. That way I can get the maximum amount of XP out of each of them. Okay, up to 10. This is awesome. This is actually going really good. 13 of them. Okay, so if none of them die, this alongside... Oh, and a Celestial Seed. Isn't this like the really expensive one? Yeah, 75,000 coins. Oh, and we got a dragon fruit. I didn't even know that either. So that's some pretty good seeds we got here. And we got 10 willow tree seeds, and 30 farming is not far off from where we're at now. So let's go ahead and get this seed planted, and we'll set up some kind of system where I can monitor this thing with plant gears just in case anything goes wrong. And just real quick, we had to come over here and buy a watering can, which we can fill up, hopefully at this well, or can you only use a bucket on this well? That's unfortunate. Okay, so we need to run all the way back over to the gnome kitchen to fill up my watering can. So we're going to do that, and then we can water this oak sapling, and we'll be ready to plant it. And we're going to go ahead and buy a second plant pot real quick. That way, whenever we finish growing an oak tree, we'll have another one already prepared, ready to plant, so I don't have to wait like the 5 or so minutes it takes to do that. So we're going to be very prepared. Unfortunately, I just used my first little compost. We do have to buy new compost every time, but I can store all my buckets in here, so that's nice. We'll see how many compost we actually end up going through. And we can now plant our first oak sapling. Very exciting. I need a spade to do that. Okay, hold on. Wait, can I get a spade? Do I have a spade? Uh-oh. Okay. I have had a big oversight, and I'm sorry to say, we're back to cutting oak trees. It turns out I can't get a spade. I completely forgot I needed one of those to do all this farming. So all the fun stuff I said last time, throw it out the window. It doesn't matter anymore. We're a oak chopping account again. We still might be able to get flax at some point. I think regardless of if I'm able to get flax, though, it's still slower than just chopping the oak trees. I'll run the numbers, though, and we'll consider it. Oops. And there is 75 wood cutting. We can actually now cut magic trees, so let's go ahead and knock one of those out real quick. And that is the first magic log. We actually got that like instantly. That was kind of wild. That is the first magic log on the account, though. Don't know how many more of these we're going to be cutting, but that's pretty awesome. Oh, and I forgot to mention, this magic log was actually our highest wood cutting requirement for this chunk, so we just knocked out another goal. Okay. So we're actually going to train some agility, knock out this 25 agility requirement, and there's something interesting I want to show y'all whenever we get there. Actually, if I can get there. I don't know if I can actually get there or not yet. We just got a cosmic talisman. I don't know if this is ever going to be useful. That was a pretty interesting drop to get from Rick Turpentine or whatever. Alright, that's 24 agility and 450 total level, making some decent progress, and we're almost at that 25 agility mark that we need for the quest, so doing good. And that's 25 agility coming in. We can now start the quest. Alright, we're going to start the quest. There's actually some interesting stuff about this quest, because he takes us underneath this trapdoor, I believe. There we go. And I think if we don't finish this dialogue here, we can just hang out down here. So we click away from him. And now we have access to this area. Down here, I can't go through these routes. I've tried that before. There is some giant rats, though. I think this is the first thing in my chunk that actually drops something. They drop rat meat, I believe. But yeah, so we can just explore this little area. I don't think I can get anything from these routes. Yeah, I don't think anything's in these routes. But we can get rat meat now. I'm not sure what this does for us, but it's cool. And maybe not bad prayer XP. More importantly, there's 3 of these gnome guards down here. Actually, yeah. And they use the halberd, so this is a nice training spot for me. And I believe that's about it. It's just giant rats and that. So it's just a cool little area. This would have been nice early on whenever I needed to do training. Which I guess, oh no, I couldn't have accessed it, but still. Yeah, so this is probably going to end up being my little training area. Let me double check and see if I can come back down here, or if I won't be able to. That'll be the real determining factor if I can actually access this area or not. Because as soon as I talk to him, this area closes off, I'm pretty sure. So, oh, okay, nope, we can't go back down. Never mind! Oh, there's 47 strength coming in, and 47 combat. 48 strength coming in. Okay, so we actually just hit 50 combat and 36 defense. We've been nicking some pretty good gains. Oh, and we just got a random event, a mime show. So we'll be doing this. But yeah, 50 combat, 35 combat levels to go. And we just got 40 defense. My recorder was not on. So we'll probably go up to 45 attack and then just go straight to 60 strength right after that, or whatever gives me my next max hit while I'm training the other skills. Pug! 40 attack! Huge! 45 HP. Okay, and we just hit 50 strength. I missed a level up because my recording wasn't set up properly. But yeah, we're at 50 strength now, and we'll be getting a new max hit soon with the battle axe. The battle axe is actually higher DPS now that we have a 45 attack. So, and we just did a maze random. We got some some random items here. I'm not sure. Maybe the steel arrows will be useful. I don't think anything else is particularly useful here, though. Okay, this is a little bit of a weird clip. We didn't actually get any milestones. I didn't have my chunk plugin turned on, and I accidentally misstepped over here. I went up this ladder. I thought this was the bank. I was trying to get my axe so I could AFK some yew trees while I was working. Just yew trees because I can click on them and then not look for like 10 minutes. But we actually unlocked another soundtrack, so that's the reason we have another soundtrack now. But yeah, guess the little progress update. Here's the stats as to where this happened. So, whoops. 70 fletching. We can now start using the U log bows. The U log bows? We can now start using the U logs we have in the bank to make U long bows. There we go. And that's 77 woodcutting coming in. Alright, we just hit 72 fletching, which means we can finally make our oak shield, which is one of our challenges. And then we can equip it. Well, actually, making a magic shield's more so the challenge, but we do get to wear an oak shield now while we're training. This thing has pretty decent stats if we compare it to the other shield we have. Did I say oak? I meant U shield. Sorry. But yeah, actually, no, the stats aren't that much of an upgrade. Cool. Hey, poggers. 52 strength. 42 defense coming in, a little bit tankier. We're just going to get to 45, and then I'll either train some more attack or more strength. The cycle continues. Well, that's the first time we've gotten flax from the beekeeper. Not really useful. We can literally pick it right here. So 79 woodcutting. Doesn't unlock anything new, but maybe it helps me chop trees faster. Real quick, we'll just go and show off what we have inside the bank. So we got not very many logs, but we've made a lot of bows. You see we have almost 2k U bows here. We've got our 30k oak longbows that we've already fletched. So yeah, lots more to come. Probably gonna focus on some combat for a bit and continue with the grind. 30 prayer and 58 combat and 500 total level. That's actually huge. These are the current stats right now. We're doing pretty good. Goals are still pretty far away. 15 fletching levels to go and what, 37, 27 combat levels. So still some grinds to be had. We'll be here killing gnomes for quite a while. Oops, didn't have my headset on. 45 defense coming in. This is big for the account. We're going to go ahead and put this onto crafting. And, well, now we're only 3 XP away. So the next lamp or dunce we get, we will be getting a crafting level. That's actually so big. I was not paying attention at all. I just hit 80 wood cutting off of yew trees. I remember I said I was going to do some combat. A bingo just started and I'm playing that on another account. So we're just AFK and use. Getting some decent levels and some progress. Yeah. Alright, we just finished a maze random. We got some more feathers, which is some more fletching XP, not a whole lot. Nature runes, not going to do a whole lot with those. And this 12k coins, which is actually really nice. It's a lot of money I'm not going to have to get later on, like if I need to buy a lot of arrows or anything like that, because my moneymaker is very slow. So happy to see coins from these random events. Oh, just missed it, but we hit 81 woodcutting. We just hit 47 attack and 59 combat. 48 attack coming in. 49 attack and 60 combat. That's going to be 25 combat levels to go. Oh, that was 31 prayer coming in. That's pretty good. 12 more levels. Actually, 6 more levels until we get our first overhead. Probably 12 levels until we get our first useful one, though. I guess we'll find out, though. Oh, also, if you're wondering why I'm punching now, I did a little bit of calculations. And it turns out, punching is actually higher DPS than my Myth Battle Axe, starting in 2 strength levels. So we're just going to go ahead and start punching now, because it's basically on par with my current stats. So, and 2 more strength levels, I'll get a max hit of 7 while kicking, which it means at 57 I'll get a max hit of 7 while punching. And then we'll just be punching and kicking. We're back to being gnome kicker, is what I'm telling you. And there is 50 attack that we were looking for. We can now use granite weapons. Probably will never happen. Time to start kicking gnomes again. Oh, 53 strength coming in. 1 more level and we will be at our new max hit of 7. Oh, 50 hit points coming in. No new total level yet, but really close to 1. Oh, 54 strength and 61 combat. We now have a new max hit of 7 with our foot. So this is now officially our best method of training. We'll do this up to 57 and then probably train our defense a little bit. I didn't know you could get toad flax from that random. I think that might be the first set of herbs on the account. 55 strength coming in, 2 levels to go, and we got our new max hit across the other 2 styles. Alright, that's 32 prayer, and we just unlocked nothing. We unlocked ultimate strength last level. Yay! 51 hit points and 62 combat, 23 levels to go. Pog, 56 strength. I just got 57 strength. We can now do a 7 max hit while on defensive or training attack. So I can go back to training my defense up to 50, and then we'll get our attack to like 55, and then back to strength training. 52 HP and 63 combat. 33 prayer. Still no new unlocks. I think 34 is when we get the next one. 64 combat, 525 total level, and 49 defense coming in. 21 combat levels to go. 50 defense coming in. Now we can switch back over to attack, and we'll go up to 55, and then 64 and 67 strength are our next 2 thresholds for max hits. Alright, and that was 53 HP coming in. Pog, 51 attack. 52 attack and 65 combat. My recorder wasn't on. Just got 34 prayer though. We can actually now cast incredible reflexes, which we probably won't be doing, but we can do it. Fucking Christ. So, if you didn't know, there is like a 1 in 512 chance or something whenever you get a bird's nest that it plays the fucking Armadale crossbow sound effect. And that just happened, and it scared the shit out of me. Nope. And we just got 82 woodcutting. Big number. Okay, we actually got a dunce random earlier, right before I had to go do some stuff. So we're going to go ahead and reclaim that, and that is finally level 2 crafting coming in. It feels so good. 8 levels to go, and we can skip a ton of woodcutting. Okay, just missed the recording, but we did just get another lamp, so we're going to go ahead and toss that onto crafting, and boom, another 20 XP. Oh my gosh, it feels so much better getting the big XP drops instead of the little 10s. Only 3 lamps to go until we are now 3 crafting, so hooray! 83 woodcutting. We just got another lamp. It's time to put it on crafting. Boom, another 20 XP. Oh, that's an oak tree. Another 2 laps to go, and we are at 3 crafting. It feels attainable now that we're past level 1. I'm very excited. Hoping these random events keep rolling in. Alright, we just got a Bob fishing random, and now 13 fishing. Cool. Whoops, I just missed the level up. Well, I missed, my recorder wasn't on. But, I just hit 85 woodcutting. This is now tied for the highest level I've had on any account with just a steel axe, which is kind of silly. We have 10k U-logs banked, so we've got lots to do. Okay, so just got a maze random. We got 75 death runes, 151 chaos, and 1.3k. Always nice to see some extra money, and these runes will come in handy eventually whenever we get some magic levels, so pretty good. Alright, we just got a genie lamp. We're going to go ahead and use this on crafting, and now we're very, very close. 1 more lamp away from 3 crafting. It's going to speed up the fletching grind big time. My recorder wasn't on. Silly me. We hit 86 woodcutting. This is the highest woodcutting level I've ever had on any account in RuneScape, so pretty cool. Okay, we just finished a dunce random, and let's go ahead and toss that onto crafting, and that is 30 more crafting XP, and we now have 3 crafting, 7 levels to go. I'm actually so happy. I get so excited whenever I get a dunce random. Yay! 73 fletching! They added a new backpack thing that you need to actually do any of the events or roll the events, so that doesn't change my chunk at all. The only thing this does for me is the constant timers now. So instead of randomly chopping down my tree in one hit or, a tree lasting an entire inventory of logs, I will now just have like a consistent minute and 54 seconds of AFK over here at these U's. It also adjusts the oak trees, so it's like 27 seconds of AFK. So maybe I'll mess around with those as well. But yeah, forestry updates here. Sounds cool. If I can get over to Sears ever, we can do it. Okay, so on the consistent timer thing, the yew trees actually respawn faster than you can chop one down by yourself without someone else triggering the timer or anything. So yeah, I always have these 2 consistent yew trees right beside the bank now. I don't need to randomly run over to that 3rd one if I get some weird RNG. So that's nice at least. Oh, okay. It turns out I can participate in the event. I don't really know what's happening here though. At least this event here. I'm getting anima infused bark, so that's a new item. This is the currency you use. I just picked flax. This is the currency you use for the new forestry stuff. So interesting. Okay. So just to one of the events, I guess we pick up these pollens or something and put them inside the other flag. I don't really know what was going on, if I'm being honest with you. I got some of the new currency. Don't think it's worth me doing because I just need logs for my fletching grinds. So that specific event, I don't think I will be hanging around for. Oh, I just hit 87 woodcutting. Doing good. Hello, we have reached the end of another episode. We're actually caught up to where I am in real time. I don't have any extra clips after this, so the grind will continue. Hopefully it won't take too much longer. I know this episode took a really long time to come out, and I'm sorry about that. I had about a month where my progress was very, very slow. Just a lot of work and stuff in real life coming up. But we're back at it full force again. I predict probably another 3 or 4 weeks until we're done with this chunk. These are the current stats. We still do need to get 87 fletching and 85 combat. The combat is going to take a while considering we're just going to be punching gnomes the entire time. I don't know where the clip for the 88 woodcutting went, but it is gone. These are the current soundtracks. It is the same ones that we've always had. The addition of Gnome Village 2 because I misstepped into the wrong chunk or wrong tile. But that's the soundtrack. I should have organized my bank before showing you all this because it is a mess. We did get up to 14,000 coins just from random events. After you complete a random event outfit, you start getting 500 coins per time you do it, which is actually really good for me. So I do all of my random events. As you can see, we've got 84 birds' nests, and this is after we opened them before. Lots of random items. I save everything from every random event that I can. So, we got a nice handful of beers. We've fletched already 4,000 U-longs, and then we have another 15k U-logs. So I only really need to woodcut 2k more U-logs. So I'll end this grind at 89 woodcutting. And then if I hit that 10 crafting before my 85 combat level is done, then we will do converting these to U longbows like strung, which will get me the rest of the XP, and also a ton of crafting XP, which will be really nice. As you can see, I have a ton of the items from Forestry. Every once in a while, people from my clan or my friends will come out and hang out and woodcut with me. So I guess if we ever unlock a chunk that allows me to get like a forestry kit or something, it'll be pretty useful. We do have a medium clue here. I think it's for something gnome related. Yeah, so west of the Slayer Cave. So if we get that next step, we'll be able to, do one step of a medium glue, which is cool, I guess. Down here, we've just got our 30,000 oak longbows. We still have some oak logs to fletch. We're not really focused on those anymore. Rest of the bank, just all of our seeds. I've gone through 600 of my cheese and tomato batas just from training. And yeah, so thanks for watching. Oh, I just realized we're up to almost 17 mil bank value, which is just crazy to think about, this goofy little account. But yeah, thanks for watching. Here's the current stats again, and hopefully, let's pray for more good random events, aka genies and dunces. Alright, bye!